This segment brought to you by Heinen Brothers Ag, farmers helping farmers by offering quality aerial and ground application, fertilizer, ag chemicals, and anhydrous ammonia. Call today to protect your crop yield.
Thanks for staying with us. Now we'll catch up with Duane and Tom Buis.
Duane Toews joining you with AGam in Kansas. Another opportunity while in Kansas City at the National Association of Farm Broadcasting meetings, Trade Talk. Catch up with Tom Buis with Growth Energy. And Tom, we think about the ethanol energy industry and where it's grown in the recent years. We continue to make strides, but we need some help in doing that and to help it continue.
Yeah, and when we're waiting on the EPA to finalize the rulemaking for the 2014, 15, and 16 volume obligations, and that's a key component because they're the ones charged with implementing the law that Congress passed. Their first proposal went backwards, and now they're about to finalize this program, and we're hoping they listen to the hundreds of thousands of comments they received from farmers, the ethanol industry, academics, and others that said, don't go backwards, go forwards.
We think about ethanol, its history, and where we've come from. It's unfortunate that some of our biggest adversaries should have been proponents for what we can do for the environment.
Absolutely. If you want to talk about carbon reduction, and we got the global talks going on in Paris next month, we're 35% less greenhouse gas emissions in gasoline, and that's with first-generation corn ethanol. Next generation of cellulosic ethanol is almost 100% less greenhouse gas emissions. So when you look at the environment and the environmental benefits of ethanol versus oil, there's no comparison.
We think about why some of those folks have dragged their feet so hard. It's territorial. Obviously, big oil has the opportunity to lobby on their own behalf. But in the big picture of things, here's something that we can produce, grow right here at home, and really support rural America.
Absolutely. If you look at the past 6 or 7 years, it's been the greatest profitability ever in rural America. And the ethanol industry helped because we help balance supply and demand. There's no more productive society in the world than American agriculture. As a matter of fact, they do it extremely well in producing whatever commodity. In fact, do it too well. We overproduce. And what we do is help balance that supply and demand so the profitability can be there. Rural America shouldn't be an afterthought on the economic picture of America. It's a strong sector. In fact, our industry has helped create 400,000 jobs. $52 billion annually in GDP, plus all the environmental benefits and the savings consumers. So it is a positive for America. And, you know, we look back over the past 50 years and all the money, the trillions of dollars that we've spent for our addiction to foreign oil and fossil fuels without an alternative. We're an alternative. We're 10% of our nation's gasoline supply. We can do more. That's why the fight is coming from oil. They don't want to lose any more market share. But it is, we're a win-win-win for America.
Our thanks to Tom Buis, Growth Energy, joining us here on AGam in Kansas from Kansas City at the National Association of Farm Broadcasting meetings. Jamie, we'll send it back to you in studio.
Thanks, Duane. Don't go away. Next, Duane visits with Robert White with the Renewable Fuels Association. That interview is next here on Farm Factor.
I'm a patient of Kansas Regenerative Medicine in Manhattan. I had stem cell therapy in my hips and my left knee. My wife and I both are patients. We went down there the same day in November. Since then, my hips are feeling a lot better. I can work now most of the day if I want to. And before, if I worked in the morning, I was done in the afternoon, or if I worked in the afternoon, I was sure enough done for the rest of the day.